Although it's recording anyway. Dude, him and Isner both. I had the opportunity for the 280 character tweet of a lifetime, and I was like, my boy Jack Cock. He's the fucking worst tennis player on earth. Oh, we're my head backwards. And then I'll just lose, because I suck. All right, back to the Leaf cuts. It's by division. And if a player doesn't say what team, then I will look them up, or you can look them up, and it'll go to whatever team they played for the longest. If they played for the Cardinals the longest in the 50s, then it would go to the NL Central. Yeah, I love seeing James Harrison running around causing massive havoc. Fuck the Steelers for dumping him. That was real. They deserved to lose for that alone. That guy was fucking heart and soul. He probably don't even like playing for the Patriots, but he's probably like, oh, fuck it. Get to go to the Super Bowl at least. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Bruce. I'll just add to the pile. Pile of shit. Movie show. Movie show. Okay. It's a movie show. All right. First of 32. Oh, look at that. 8 of 20. Walter Payton. Not that there aren't a million of these floating around, but not a bad start. Of course, that would be now the NFC North. So NFC North, Walter Payton. I can't pick it up. My leg's too jacked up. Right, a sticker. Oh, this is a dual autograph. This would go to the Celtics, whatever division they're in. Bill Russell and Bob Cousy. You got to admit, that's kind of cool. William F. Russell. Straighten my fucking leg out. Orthoscopic knee surgery is not treating me kindly. Lenny Moore, Pro Football Hall of Famer is all it says. I'm assuming he played for the Colts the longest. I could be wrong, but for now, that's what we will go with. If anybody knows or wants to correct me, Hockey Hall of Famer Norm Ullman to 17. He probably played for the Canadians, I'm guessing. Again, I will be looking that up, and it will go to the proper person. I'm not from Kansas. I'm originally from New York, and then I moved to Boston. No, I didn't move to Boston.
Wow, for the boxing spot. 2 of 2. Matty, I think that's you, buddy. Rocky Graziano and Tony Zale. I don't know if they're two guys that fought against each other. 2 of 2. That's pretty cool. Posty show, we're going to the Posty show. I haven't really been able to tell that people here have any kind of accent, really. Farmers might, but I haven't talked to a whole lot of farmers. One of one. International Tennis Hall of Famers going to the tennis spot. I got to be honest, I've only heard of one of these players. Virginia Wade and Darlene Hardon. I guess they couldn't put it the same direction. Brilliant job. Tennis spot. My favorite Yankee of all time has got to be Don Mattingly. He's the guy I saw play the most as a kid. Him or Greg Nettles, I suppose. Of course, Greg Nettles was before Mattingly, but I used to play wiffle ball, and I'd always imitate Greg Nettles. Batting stance. 7 of 20. This would go, I believe, to the any other sport, because I didn't have a racing spot. Richard Petty. Card number 43. Yeah, but see, I didn't see the McPlay. That was my dad's favorite, and I certainly loved, what little I knew of Mickey Mantle. Don't get me wrong. Who the hell is this? Will Harridge, Baseball Hall of Famer, 6 of 21. I'm not exactly sure who Will Harridge is. He's been dead for 47 years. If he's in the Hall of Fame as a player, I've never heard of him. I'm guessing maybe he's an umpire. Anybody know who William Harridge was? He wrote this check for $10.21. Oh, okay. So he'd be any non-athlete then. 2 of 17. Another duel for the Cowboys. NFC East. Bob Lilly. 17 made. See, they put these ones right. They're both going the same direction. And Mel Renblow. Like his signature was in it. His full autograph. Or it was actually handed down from Mantle. All right, Baseball Hall of Famer. Doesn't have a team for this guy, so we'll have to look up, see who he played the most for. Earl Averill. That's pretty boring. That should be a 1 of 1 if it's going to be that boring. Joe DiMaggio. I don't think he stole Marilyn's virginity. I think she banged a few Hollywood types before DiMaggio. This would most likely go to the Miami Dolphins, as I know he coached them for the longest. 1 of 5, Don Shula. Yeah, Mickey Mantle slightly trumps Al Kaline. Al Kaline's probably in this product. Would be my guess. It's not like he's hard to get all of them. He could die and you'd be able to get K-lines for another 30 years. Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me. You can't make it up. Al fucking K-Line. I have extrasensory perception. 7 of 20. Actually, you do. You brought him up first. I switched from the K-Line model. Would have been something if that had been like Babe Ruth. I switched from the Babe Ruth model. Holy shit, Babe Ruth. Oh, we got another duel for the Cardinals. Cardinals and Cardinals only, whatever they're in now, NL Central. Luke Hawk and Johnny Mize. 4 of 4. See, both go in the same direction. I didn't have to go like this. Which they did with that tennis cut. What do you guys think of this stuff? Walter Payton was cool. Is there any way the Eagles blow this game? Jesus, Minnesota came out, marched down the field. I was like, oh, this game is over. 1 of 4, died in 2013. I don't know he played for the longest. I'm going to go with the Rams. Deacon Jones. Doesn't say Rams, so I will look it up, even though he's a Ram in the picture. I'm fairly sure he played with the longest, though. I don't like when it's a signature over a cut picture like that, like the Walter Payton. Wow, how about that? Celtics got the dual, and now they got the single Bill Russell. If that's even really Bill Russell. It could just be any guy named William F. Russell. Yeah, it's because he was in Hollywood. He was in a few movies and TV shows and stuff, game shows. So he was Mr. Los Angeles. Last one for this case. We got another dead guy. Died 2009. No idea what team this guy played for. 16 made Dante Lavelli. Looks like I'm going to have to be looking a lot of these fuckers up. Number 178 of 260. So yeah, Leaf makes 260 cases this time, 16 cuts in a case, and they couldn't make a checklist for it. I had to fucking wing it. Brian. Definitely unnecessary. You could have made a checklist for this. Oh, it's a wide open case. What are you doing? Anybody else been staying up late and watching the Australian Open? All right, Basketball Hall of Famer. I know this guy because he's been in a couple of the other Panini products. He played for the Hawks. So that would go to the Atlanta Hawks spot, whatever conference they're in. Cliff Gagan. Cliff Gagan. Very unusual name. Dude, a Norman Reedus auto out of a fucking blaster. Oh! Hit the ground. No touchdown. All right, so here's another guy we've got to figure out who he goes to. Carl Hubble. Dude, Normus Reedus has got to be 2 balloons. That would be my guess. And unless they made him common, but he's always been one of the hardest autos to get in that shit. I like how this guy faked it. He should just get up and go, I didn't catch it. Because you're going to get bagged. Why embarrass yourself and act like you caught it when you didn't? Jesus Christ. All right, who we got here? Died in 1989. Almost 30 years this guy's been dead. Bill Terry. I'm pretty sure he was one of the New York tickets. So he's a member of the Giants, so then that would go to San Francisco. The NL West. It's a meal ticket. Holster, I got 2 boxes of Ascension left if you want them. You can mail them to you at the same price. Well, this would be the NFC East doing well at the Cowboys duel because this guy played for the Giants mostly. Y.A. Titt. Died in 2017. They even got that in there. So recent. Yeah. But that's still, I imagine the odds of hitting something like that in a blaster are what, probably 10,000 freaking blasters. Another boxing card, 3 of 4. Emil Griffith, Joey Giardello. So there's Emil Griffith and Joey G. Boxing spot did all right. Max, I could go on for about a half an hour about how there's no such thing. It would be one of my best rants. Oh, look at that. Died in 2012. Cut autograph. Like, you haven't seen a lot of this guy. Gary Farter. And I can tell you that Gary Farter, this is an odd one. Does it give a team? It gives no team. He played for the Expos the longest. The Expos default to the Nationals, which the Nationals are the same division as the Mets. So I guess it works out all right. NL East. Yeah, blasters are pretty damn tough. That the Earth has been spinning around the sun for 12 billion years, and things are just going to happen for 12 billion years. So 12 billion years, and then basically 100 years of industrial revolution. Yeah. No. Once again, we have Earl Averill. Look up Earl Averill. Come on now. Yeah, I would go much more in depth than that. Hockey Hall of Famers for the Canadians. Henry, not Rocket. His brother Henry Richard. Let's not put his brother on the other side. Henry Richard and Frank Malkovich. Yeah, and in 1,000 years, the planet's not going to care. It's still going to be spinning around the sun. It's going to be spinning around the sun until the sun supernovas and swallows us all up. And that'll be the end of that. Everything will be all wrapped up. Pretty sure this guy was a Cleveland Indian mostly. Lou Boudreau. 24 of those. I do have additional boxes of this. for it there. What the hell did he sign this thing on? Wow, look at that. Willie Mays. Signed on, I don't know what. Willie Mays always had the strangest autograph because that does not look like a W. And there are 11 of those. Pretty sure he would also be the Giants. She's 50,000 years overdue, Max. I hope it does. That'd be spectacular. I believe this guy's also a Cleveland Brown. You know, he was known as the Toe. Weird cut. Lou Groza. 2 of 8. All right, so you can't go visit Yellowstone, right? That's all locked up. We don't all die right away if Yellowstone goes up. Many, many, many people die right away. People on the East Coast will probably be safe for a little while, but eventually shit will stop growing. And Carl Hubble and Wade Hoyt. Five of those played for the Giants. And a last one. Wow. Red Sox duel, Wade Boggs. The worst. Next, also the worst. Now, this one would go to the Red Sox. Apparently, Juan Marichal played for the Red Sox for a little while, as it does say Red Sox on the item. God, that would be such massive devastation. I mean, if Yellowstone really blew, you know, like a super volcano, not just a minor. All right, so this guy's a Pro Football Hall of Famer, Earl Campbell from the Houston Oilers, who played the longest, I'm sure. Tennessee Titans to the NFC South. Not dead. Eagles just absolutely annihilated this team. Your boys were born in the same hospital as Joe and Phil Necro. Who we got here? This is a hockey player, and I'm really not. I'll be looking this guy up. Brad Park. Yeah, Max had to make it political. He couldn't just say, I hope everybody dies, and nobody would have cared. Last one. I'm 52 years old, and I'd be honest with you, I don't even know what a liberal is. That's what I know about politics. I'm assuming a liberal is a Democrat, I'm guessing. A 101! Another tennis. Boy, the tennis did well with 2 1-of-1s. Doris Spart. And once again, Darlene Hard. Upside down again. Well, a break for the tennis spot. I forget which one I'm doing next. I think I'm doing Blowman's Best next, and then Flawless after that. Yep, Blowman's Best. This live stream is offline, although I don't show it as offline.